On this Wednesday, I want to let you know that everything that you do, it all starts underground. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm Shonda. I am your personal development coach and spiritual mentor, and I inspire nations to grow. So if you haven't done it already, click the subscribe button, bell notification, so that we can stay connected and help me raise the level of vibrational frequency on the planet. And I sincerely love you guys. Well, I wanted to tap in momentarily on this Wisdom Wednesday to say this, that everything that you are doing right now, it all started underground. Underground is where all the activity occurs when it comes to manifesting great things, when it comes to developing new ideas into material manifestations, when it comes to reaping a harvest. It all starts underground. It all comes from above and then it manifests here below. As above, so it is below. If it's in you, it will manifest outside of you. But it all starts underground. Everything that you do all starts in a place of space where there's nothing there. Everything is bare, but everything is moving. You don't see it happening. Sometimes you may feel doubtful about it. Shoot, you may even want to give up on it, but it's all a part of the process. I think about, the way that vegetables grow. You plant this seed in the soil and you're so excited. And sometimes that you will reap a harvest on what you've planted, and sometimes it just doesn't work out for whatever reason. But the farmer never gives up. The farmer pays attention to the way that the soil is, the type of soil that's being used, the plant, make sure everything is right. And in time, there's the harvest. But it's so much going on underneath that soil that you don't see. The germination process, the way that the seed spins and it produces roots first to sustain the vegetable once it breaks ground. And that's how our thoughts are. It's so much going on inside of our mind. This spinning is occurring all the time spiritually. Every thought that we imagine begins to germinate. It produces all types of emotions inside of us. And yet and still we have different opportunities to tap into different frequencies to abort the seed of thought that we have planted. But it all started underground. See, it's the underground part, the invisible part, the part that you don't think is working, but it really, really is. That's the part that's the most important part. Because what happens underground is the part of your life that anchors you. It's the part that sustains you, that allows you to stand strong in the most turbulent situations. It allows you to really fully understand your process and fall in love with your process and the fact that your faith has not been shattered by a doubtful thought. So as you go about your day on this Wisdom Wednesday, I want you to understand that everything about you and everything that you're doing right now that's great things in your life, it all starts underground. For those of you who may feel that you're not gaining the reach that you want or the advancement that you want or the results that you want, I want you to understand that it's all underground. Even though it doesn't seem like it right now, I want you to know that everything is still working out for you. I want you to fall in love with your process and understand that it all starts underground. I remember myself, in several situations where I wanted to give up myself. I gave everything, and it just seems like everything around me was tough. But the reason why it was tough, it was because of my mentality in the process. And the more I doubted it, the more negative my thoughts was, the more my reflection outside of me, it was even more negative. But when I finally got to a point where I gave up resistance and said, okay, Listen, it is what it is. I'm just going to do my absolute best. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not going to blame anybody else for it. I'm just going to do my best and forget about the rest. And I tell you guys, I was on the verge of just throwing in the towel and giving up. But because I gave up the fight, the resistance, within a matter of a month, things just multiplied for me. And I have been just completely producing great things ever since then. It's the most pivotal moments when you come to your truth of just giving up, not on your goal, not on what's going on underground, but giving up the seed of doubt and frustration and totally surrendering to the process that your harvest will sprout. So until the next video, guys, I want you to know that everything starts underneath that ground. I love you. Peace. Bye now.